For the past decade, Uganda has been enjoying relatively impressive economic growth figures averaging 5%. However, inequality is rising, and this growth is not driven or shared by many. Under its Global Strategic Partnership Program Financing for Development, Oxfam and its partners, CEWIT, SEATINI, CSBAG, and AFIC are implementing a project entitled An Efficient Public Finance System in Uganda, promoting fiscal measures that will enhance inclusive growth and active participation of the citizenry.
Our purpose is to help work with others to create lasting solutions to the injustice of poverty. It is very difficult for somebody who is poor to exercise his right.
We are already seeing indicators of how an ordinary person has been able to benefit from this particular program. We are glad to report that almost 80% of service delivery units, schools, hospitals, and other areas can now receive their resources on time the way they requested it.
CEWIT works in 15 districts. Each district will have 4 neighborhood assemblies, so we have a total of 60 neighborhood assemblies. The neighborhood assemblies are composed of members of the community who come together to form a community parliament whose main role is to deliberate on issues that affect the community. In the case of the Finance for Development project, the neighborhood assembly has a role of sensitizing the community members on revenue mobilization.
The aim is to contribute to increased public financing to social sectors such as health, education, agriculture, and social protection, with emphasis on addressing the needs of vulnerable women, youth, and men. The project is implemented in 15 districts in the greater northern Uganda.
We got tipped by one of the insiders who was a member of the Community Procurement Management Committee, who told us that there were errors, first of all, during the procurement process. We visited the place and we were able to see it with our naked eyes, cracks on the floor. So, as a committee, we were concerned. We were like, how can 80 million shillings be wasted on such kind of work? And I think I congratulate the RDC for having taken our response, our cry to work on the house, which house as a parliament we take pride now that it's now being occupied by 3 staff teachers.
The political leader was utilizing the swamp for his personal benefits. This was a swamp which was used by the community for water for their animals, fishing, and other activities. We called it for a meeting and we invited the chairman LC5 and his team. When they came, we resolved that let that place be vacated and it must be used by the community.
We found out that there was discrimination whereby if you're not a relative or if you're not known in that health unit, you will not get treatment first. And then some women who deliver, they were supposed to pay, or they are charged a fee of 30,000 for mama kids. As a neighborhood assembly, we have tried to sensitize these women that you're supposed to get free services from the government. You're not supposed to pay any money to any health worker.
Change happens when citizens are empowered to claim their rights through dialogue with a responsive and accountable government and with a responsible private sector, resulting in access to services and economic opportunities that match the needs of women, men, youth, and children.